Throughout history, the greatest warriors, philosophers, and leaders have understood that silence is not just an absence of words. It is a force, a weapon, a path to wisdom and dominance. The weak rely on noise to fill their insecurity. The strong understand that silence commands respect, builds wisdom, and exerts power. Let's break down 5 reasons why silence is power, backed by history's greatest minds and warriors. 1. Silence is your ally. The ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius once said, "Silence is a true friend who never betrays." Words once spoken cannot be taken back. The more you speak, the more you expose your thoughts, your plans, and your weaknesses. History's greatest warriors mastered the art of silence because they knew that loose lips bring downfall. Take Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated samurai. He rarely spoke, yet his silence unsettled his enemies. He never gave away his thoughts or intentions. His silence made him unreadable. His opponents never knew when or how he would strike. Meanwhile, those who talked too much, who boasted, who tried to prove themselves, often found themselves defeated before the battle even began. Lesson: your silence protects you. The less you say, the less can be used against you. 2. The wisdom in silence. Silence feeds wisdom, while noise starves it. The English philosopher and statesman Francis Bacon put it perfectly: silence is the sleep that nourishes wisdom. Those who talk excessively are rarely thinking deeply. They speak to fill the silence, not to add value. The wise remain quiet, observe, and absorb information. The Italian genius Leonardo da Vinci understood this, stating, "Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence." When you remain silent, you force others to reveal themselves first. The greatest leaders listen more than they speak, gathering intelligence, weighing their options, and only speaking when their words will have the most impact. Look at the Roman Emperor Julius Caesar. He was known for his ability to listen and study his enemies. While others boasted and postured, he remained quiet, observing, learning, and striking at the perfect moment. The lesson in this is silence makes you wiser. Let others reveal themselves while you sharpen your mind. 3. Embrace the stillness. The psychologist and guru Ram Dass gave us this profound truth: the quieter you become, the more you can hear. The mind is constantly bombarded with distractions, opinions, arguments, useless chatter. But true warriors and thinkers understand that silence allows clarity. Take the Stoics, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca. They practiced inner silence, filtering out the noise of the world to focus only on what truly mattered. The same principle applies to warriors like Sun Tzu. His philosophy emphasized deception, observation, and striking when the enemy least expected it. Silence made his strategies unbeatable. The lesson to take from Sun Tzu is that silence clears your mind and sharpens your awareness. Those who embrace silence see the world more clearly. 4. Silence is a weapon. French leader Charles de Gaulle once declared, "Silence is the ultimate weapon of power." Why? Because a silent man is unpredictable, and unpredictability is intimidating. Look at Spartan warriors. They were famous for their laconic speech, short, sharp, and to the point. They didn't waste words, their silence was unsettling. When Philip of Macedon threatened the Spartans, saying, "If I invade Laconia, you will be destroyed," the Spartans replied with just one word: "If." That single word carried more power than an entire speech. It showed complete dominance, absolute confidence, and no fear. Weak men talk, the strong let their presence speak for them. The lesson is, the less you say, the more powerful you appear. Diplomat and activist Eleanor Roosevelt warned us, if silence seems to give approval, then remaining silent is cowardly. While silence is a weapon, there are times when speaking is necessary. Great warriors and leaders knew when to be silent and when to speak. Miyamoto Musashi wrote about this balance in the Book of 5 Rings. He believed in using silence for strategy, but not for avoidance. A warrior must know when to observe and when to act. Consider Winston Churchill. He was known for his strategic silence before speaking. He wouldn't rush into arguments. He would pause, let silence build tension, and then deliver a single decisive response that shattered his opponents. Silence used wisely is strength, but silence used to avoid standing up for what is right is weakness. Remember this lesson. Use silence strategically, but never as an excuse to avoid necessary action. 5. Learn to speak less. Let your actions speak for you. Observe more. Gain wisdom while others waste words. Stay unreadable. The less you reveal, the stronger you become. Use silence to intimidate. Weak men fear the unknown. Know when to break silence. True power is in choosing when to speak. Lao Tzu reminds us, silence is a source of great strength. Master the power of silence, and you will command respect, build wisdom, and dominate any battlefield, whether in war, business, or life. If this helped you in any way, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Embrace the silence and unlock your ultimate self. See you in the next video.